Claps are loud.
That looks like a good place to start. Claps are loud sometimes, Ryan, you know?
You know what? If we look at the decibel, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Claps are loud.
My claps are peaking.
Speaking of claps, we clapped a lot last night.
We did clap a lot last night. Dude, Pete Davidson was amazing.
It started off a little slow. He had a bit about fucking a baby, which I didn't think it was. I didn't think it wasn't funny. He just kind of kept on going with it. And it didn't seem like it. There was no. I just like a joke where it's like a story punchline. He just kind of kept on like punchlining it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he went a little far with that. Not that like jerking
I never
babies off isn't
Yeah. You know what I mean?
appropriate.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, he did go a little far with that joke. Like he just kept repeating the same thing over and over again. But I mean, outside of that, he did say that he was like sky high on shrooms. So
Yeah, which I thought was very. I like an honest man.
yeah, I mean, dude, his openers were fantastic.
His openers were very good, and I mean, so the way it looked is the first guy came out was a black guy named Derek Gaines, and he came out and he was all full energy, and then the second guy came on. And it looked like he just smoked like the completely opposite weed of what that guy had smoked, because he was just like, yeah, man, I don't even like being a comedian and shit. I was like, the guy was like running around on stage and shit. This guy was like, he put the mic back into the microphone holder on the stand for a few minutes. I was like, but he was funny. I liked him.
I don't know. It did kind of suck that we found he was a really good. His bits were really good.
Yeah.
And then we went and looked videos online, like looked up videos online, and it looks like he's been doing the same bits for like 6
years. At least that one bit.
Which
I couldn't
sucks.
find any other bit because I was just searching them because I had time between class and I wanted to listen to like more of like what they actually like have done and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just always that same joke. So I was like, all right, that's really
Yeah. So I mean, I doubt that the rest of his stuff was all
new
too
material.
different. Yeah, it was probably all the same, which kind of sucks, but
I
whatever.
mean, yeah, you're never gonna hear him twice unless you go to a comedian show twice, which would be a really dumb idea because they're just gonna, But it just must suck for them to just tell the same exact joke every single time.
See, I mean, yeah, it would probably suck to tell the same joke every time, but I mean, like, isn't he choosing not to make new material?
That is true too.
You know, like
He's like, I know this works.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing it, and maybe for all we know, the stuff that we heard last night, some of it was new material. I don't know.
I mean, I imagine maybe once or twice. I don't know. A few of them. I think Derek, he tried out a few things because he was like, all right, I see how he saw how the crowd was. He was like, all right, I got something for y'all. Mm-hmm. And they just kept going and stuff. I don't know. His like biscuit joke
it went on too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, dude, we got those tickets for what, like $10? Like,
$10.
Such a steal.
And we got a Pete Davidson Q&A, none the least.
Oh, that was so sick.
Because we were cool enough.
I can't tell if he was like stoned out of his mind and he was like, "This is all I can handle right now," or if he legitimately was like, "It's a cool crowd, let's do it." You know what I mean? Because I feel like comedians probably are like, "Yo, this is my favorite crowd." To every crowd, you know?
Oh yeah. But I mean, when I was just talking to Andrew about the video out there, but like he snapped on those kids in Florida.
Oh wait, that was him from. Oh really?
He fucking snapped on those kids.
Oh,
like he wasn't joking about that. It's online somewhere. It's not a good quality video. It's like somebody recording it.
Oh yeah, it's probably like a cell phone video or something.
Yeah, it's him recording it, which is so ironic because he's complaining about people having their phones out and recording. But this kid's like recording like the fucking jumbotron they have there that's displaying him.
Oh well. I don't know. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
See what it's like. Seems interesting though. So
he called people retarded and stuff, and people got butthurt about that. But we know his take on that word, so it doesn't matter.
We do. They're not mentally retarded. They're just being retarded.
Two different things.
Two very different things in his mind. But yeah,
for $10 you can't beat it. For $10 you couldn't beat the first two guys that came on either. So that's how I'm looking
$10.
at that.
It was packed house too.
It was.
But, dude, speaking of packed, I mean, we might be able to fill up fucking the Ohio room. But, dude, IUP attendance this year is like super down apparently.
So where do you get this number from?
I'm getting it from IT.
Because I would say it's not online anywhere. That's why I asked.
No, this isn't something that they probably make publicly available.
Because you can see 2018's IUP enrollment.
Oh, really? What did 2018's look like?
It was 11,300 total.
Oh my God, really? It was down. Damn. Because we were like the 2017 was like 12,000.
Really? It doesn't say freshman, sophomore, junior. It breaks it down to like undergraduate, graduate, diversity.
I'm looking at 2017. Yeah, dude, it's steadily going down. So.
Oh yeah, last year was 12,000. 2014 was almost 15. I don't know. Why do you think it is going down? I think IUPs are pretty. I think one, we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
IUP's a small school, but like housing here is expensive, dude.
That's true too. But we do have the best dorms around.
Yeah, I know, but I think a lot of people are starting to like
upgrade.
Think about like future finances, you know?
That's true. I don't know, because I went on the cruise before, and we started talking to this one guy at the dinner table. We were out, and or no, it was outside in, like the lunch area. It doesn't fucking matter. But he was a scout for boys baseball.
Okay.
So basically, he had to fly to like all these colleges. Oh, he was a scout for the Bruins. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
For a major league team. So he had to go to like the colleges and stuff to scout people. And he was like, you just always like go and like you'd see like the dorms and stuff. I don't know why he said that, but he said like IUP had the best dorms ever.
I mean, they're just like I said, dude, like they're expensive. I think a lot of people are like, and like they're expensive, and like I don't know if the education is the same between two state colleges. Like
that's true. Plus, you're forced to live on campus.
If you're gonna live there for 1 year, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But
so. Yeah. Kind of sucks, but
I just kind of feel like I'm out of here in
2 years.
I feel like we're a small school. Yeah, I could give a shit if fucking 2,000 kids come in next year. I really don't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't affect me. Freshmen also
affect how much to pay how much. But
freshmen also have some freshmen have 5-digit emails instead of 4.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fucking rookies.
It's crazy.
They ran out of the alphabet. We're still keeping it.
Oh, go ahead.
So it's 60% female, 40% male.
Yeah, IUP's a girl-heavy school.
I know. I remember that when I first came here. I was like sick.
And here I am. And your girlfriend doesn't even go here.
I know. How'd that one work out?
You're like, dude, a girl-heavy school, you know what that means.
Gonna get a girlfriend from a different college.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's life.
Dude. Yeah.
It's life. Speaking of girls, how's your Tinder going? Let's air it out real quick.
You know.
Or let's talk about a bio you came across the other day and you sent it to me.
Bio I came across?
That thing you screen recorded and sent to me of that girl who said she was tired of getting played.
Yeah, a girl that played me. Found her profile and she's like, I'm tired of getting played. And I was like, bullshit.
If you match
with her, that?
Just call her out on it again. Be like, you're such a liar.
Oh, do you think she would have matched with me? She knows who I am.
Yeah, that's true. You said super likes her.
Is.
Just make it even more oblivious.
Oh, I think I might be out of super likes at that point.
What?
Yeah, but no, it was like I screen recorded it and like I don't know on Snapchat to indicate like anything. Like you'll do like the little zoom, like what the fuck. I couldn't do that, so I just like scrolled really quickly. Yeah, but I don't know. That's her prerogative, I guess. Not my problem.
This is true. You ain't got no problems here at IUP.
Nah, she's on a sports team that I probably wouldn't want to date on, so.
Damn. Chase don't want to date sport teams. Bet.
Certain sports teams, not really, no.
I just feel like all that stuff gets in the way of everything.
Yeah, I mean, well, like...
Or like hanging out with somebody and stuff. You know what I mean?
Practice and stuff. And so, like, because you're always at practice and stuff, like...
Yeah, then you're always tired.
On your team becomes your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're always tired and you're just like, I don't want to do anything.
Then you got a game on the weekends. And then next thing you know, you're dragging 3 hours to go watch your girlfriend play soccer. You're like, what? Why am I doing this?
Wait, did you do that?
No. I'm just saying that's like if you like dated a person on like a team, you'd be driving like 3 hours to watch them play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I didn't know that she played soccer. That's news to me.
I just said so. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I do like soccer girls.
Sorry, do you want me to say football? You can date a football boy. Sorry.
I don't want to date a football boy. I don't know. You could have said like, well, I don't know. Like I just like soccer seemed like.
I don't know. That's the first word that came to my mind.
It's a plausible sport for her to play. That's all.
Sure.
That was my only thing. Okay, it was a plausible sport.
I don't know how many women's sports do we? How many sports do we even have? I don't. It's once you get to clubs.
Well, like we have club
and everything,
including club or no?
It's just a mess. It's a mess. You know what I mean? I don't even want to look into it.
Like if we're not including club, I think we like girl sports. I think we only have soccer and softball.
See, I'm thinking that I forget what Title IX is. I took a class on this last year, but the sports have to reflect, like the gender enrollment.
I mean, we don't have a guys like we don't have like a guys soccer team.
Yeah, so like it should be like.
I think the only guy sports we have are like
football, baseball, basketball. Yeah,
or football, baseball, basketball, and I think girls have soccer, basketball, and softball, and that's it. And the rest of the sports are club sports.
Is field hockey a?
Oh, that is a guys. That is a
sport, isn't it?
Yeah,
swimming.
It is a sport.
We have a swim team.
We do have a swim team. I don't know if it's guy or girl. There's a guys. It's got to be a guys swim club.
I don't know about that one.
Is it swim team or swim club? I don't know.
It's a team.
I'm curious now. I don't know.
Because Emily's friend swims and they played them. Yeah, we have a swim team. Yeah.
Okay, men's sports: basketball, baseball, cross country, football, golf, swimming, track, and field. Women's sports:
yeah, we have more.
Basketball, cross country, field hockey, lacrosse, soccer, softball, swimming, tennis, track and field, volleyball.
That makes sense. All right, so yeah, the Title IX stuff was right. You have more girls, have to have more girl sports. Have more guys, have to have more guy sports. Sick.
I guess. Did our football team win?
I think we're pretty good. Yeah.
I just didn't know if we won last week or not.
Oh, we won last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. 24-13
over New Haven.
Yeah.
So. I don't go to any of the games though.
Yeah, I don't really.
They're free.
That's true, but who wants to go to a? I don't know.
Watch average D1 football? I mean D2 football.
Yeah, it's just kind of boring. Like it just is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean if there would be like a student section, I would definitely go.
Yeah.
But there's not a student section.
It's just kind of small. Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. And then it's fucking Indiana, so it's always like cold and shit.
Not this time of year.
I don't know, dude. It's gonna.
I don't know. We play at Slippery Rock on 10-12. So that's the only school I really care about.
Why?
I have friends that go to Slippery Rock and I have to rub it in their face. Yeah, it makes me feel good when we beat them, and I'm just like,
okay,
fucking suck.
In October, all right. It's still supposed to be high 50s in October. How about November? November's still high 50s to mid 40s.
Are you looking at like average like?
Yeah, I'm looking at
weather?
the Indiana PA monthly weather. I'm looking at December 2019 right now.
Oh.
Let's go to February because that's when it doesn't even look like it's gonna be that cold.
That's what we say every time, and then it's fucking cold, dude.
I
romanticize the next season.
You what?
I romanticize the next season.
The next season?
Yeah, like.
I mean, like a winter.
summer, I'm like, oh,
fall.
fall, I can't wait. And then like in fall, I'm just like, oh, dude, winter, it's gonna be awesome.
I've never
And then,
fantasized winter. Never.
I do. So I really like
Negative fucking 10 degrees.
I like fall. Like no matter what. Like I fantasize about it, and then like it's fall, and I'm just like, man, this lived up to my expectations.
Okay.
And then like winter, I'll be like, oh, I can't wait for it to be like kind of chilly. Like, dude, like could you picture like the perfect winter day, like going to like a Christmas tree farm and Christmas treeing?
Here's my perfect winter day in Indiana.
Inside?
It's not fucking winter. Here's how winter goes in Indiana. Oh, it feels like negative 10 because it's 30 miles an hour wind outside. Okay. Let's walk the whole way across campus to the class I have to go to. Oh, did I mention there's a foot of snow on the ground and there's also ice because we don't take care of the fucking ice? That's my spiel.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worse second semester.
Yeah, it is.
This first semester was bad, but second semester, it's just like, it lasts so long. Like, it lasts into like April, and you're like, dude, it's fucking cold.
I know. I hated that.
Can you make it warm, please?
But then it's always so funny when it's like March, April, and there's a day above like 60 and it's sunny out on like a Tuesday, and just everyone's like, oh, I guess we're daging. Nice day. Haven't seen one of these in a while.
I don't disagree with their choices.
I don't. It's just funny because it's like we're all fucking like locked up in a prison, and now nice day. We need to go out and drink.
Well, yeah. I mean, duh.
And it's just so weird because like that's when everyone like nobody ever hangs out in the Oak Grove during winter and stuff, or at least not a lot of people. And that first nice day, like everybody's just back out there.
Everyone's out there. It's ridiculous.
Every tree has a
hanging
fucking...
out in the Oak Grove, dude.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
I don't see the point in it. Really?
I don't know. Like I get like hanging out outside.
Yeah.
But just like I feel like it's so awkward because like everyone is there.
Yeah. I just feel so awkward sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, this is
like we're gonna talk to each other. Like yeah.
Yeah, like you just talk to each other and then nothing comes of it, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh, I can do my homework, but it's like, wait, I'm sitting in the fucking grass.
Yeah, like like...
Yeah, it's like, how
am I supposed to do the homework, you know?
Have my binder awkwardly propped up on my leg.
With, like, your handwriting's like super shitty.
Yeah.
You're just like
it's just, I don't see the point in it, but I know it attracts a lot of people. Oh, you know the one thing I hate when people go to the second floor of the library and you can sit right where you can view the Oak Grove and they take photos of it and put on their Snapchat story. It's like, oh no, why'd you do that?
You're like, oh, good job being in the library.
It's like, congrats, you went there to take that photo and then probably stayed on your phone for like the next 20 minutes and got nothing done. And that is life. Speaking of the library, we tried to go this weekend, but they changed their fucking hours.
Dude, I was so pissed. We walked there, and then it's like,
why?
I guess we go home. Why? Then we look stupid because we look like fucking freshmen. Jackasses doing.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because it was open at 11 every weekend last year.
Yep.
And they changed it to now on Sundays it starts at 1. Because I guess they didn't.
They don't fucking post anything on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
it's, right places.
I mean, it's not like I mean, they probably post it somewhere, but it's not like I look for it.
I know. They need to like have like a pinned tweet of like just the website that takes you to like all the schedules.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. That's a good idea. IUP Twitter. Get on it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't follow it, to be real here. I'm never on Twitter anymore. I just go on Twitter for space stuff.
Too good for Twitter, are you?
Yeah, but no, I am liking all these NFL memes you're posting.
Thank you. I like to I follow at NFL memes. Very good.
Dude, oh my god, dude. The one from here, let me find it.
It's very dry during the off season.
Oh my god, I bet. But dude, no, that fucking one from it's like, ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2019 Cardinals. Oh, it was so funny.
It's just so funny because of the way the lineman jumps onto the fucking quarterback.
NFL memes.
And now I don't know if this was real or not, but the quarterback said after the game that he should have went and played baseball.
What, the quarterback of the Cardinals?
Yeah. That might have been wrong.
Yeah, okay. Video. Yeah, this is so...
Oh my god. Do you want to know how the game ended?
What, for who?
In a tie.
Wait, the Lions
Cardinals
versus Cardinals? Yeah. Oh, that was so funny.
It's just the way the lineman jumps over him. What?
Dude, yeah. I'm excited about my fantasy lineup right now.
I am also very excited. So I'm a little upset.
Did you end up winning, or do you have a guy? Do you have some people playing tonight?
Who do I have playing tonight? We'll have to check. I'll have to log into my.
Well, I just didn't know if you
I got 3 people playing tonight.
Should I show the league or no?
I mean, I don't care. You can show the league.
Maybe I'll just show our individual teams. That might be better. I gotta sign into it though.
Did I sign in with the right account?
But yeah. So are you looking like you're gonna win this one this year? Like, are you? I mean, not this year. I mean this
Yeah.
This
so
week, like, are you gonna win?
So I have a quarterback and a wide receiver, and Chad, my opponent, only has a running back. So I'm up by 4 points right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I should win, but it is a chance I could lose. As long as my quarterback does decent enough.
Mm-hmm.
But
my team didn't. I'm happy with how my team worked out. The person I was playing against got fucking owned. Like, her team just.
Well, I mean, she has like 4 Steelers on it, and
they played bad.
They play bad. You're fucked.
Terrible.
And she's gonna be screwed on bye week 2.
Yeah, I mean, she had some decent people on the bench. Like, she had Antonio Brown on the bench, which, like, I mean, obviously, it makes sense why she had him on the bench this week.
Yeah.
Because we found out on Saturday that he got traded, so she had plenty of time to move him if she would have had him on there.
That was crazy. But there's that whole thing is crazy.
Did you see the video he posted on YouTube?
Yeah. So there's speculation or whatever that if the coach of the Raiders presses charges, which I highly, highly doubt he will press charges for that. Mm-hmm. If he presses charges, Antonio Brown could face up to a year in jail.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't record somebody on a phone like that, then not tell them and upload it.
Okay, facing charges for that. Okay.
Yeah, you can't not. Yeah.
Well, it depends on the state.
Yeah. Well, I guess yeah. I did hear that.
I don't know what the.
I hear it's like 1-party consent versus 2-party consent.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I remember I watched that in a YouTube video somewhere. I don't know. I think it was some guy making
Yeah, so it is. So California is a 2-party consent. So you cannot record calls without the other person consenting to it.
Yeah.
If it is a single consent state, you only need you to consent to recording the call.
I mean, why wouldn't you consent? You're doing it. You know what I mean?
Well,
So that's stupid. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I highly doubt the coach will press charges though. There's no point to really take that any further than it was.
No, I mean, would he get any? Would it be like pay a fine of this much to the defendant and then spend time in jail, or would it just be?
I don't know.
Go to jail.
Because I mean, you got to think about it. Like, there's so much shit. Antonio Brown's is getting fined so much.
For what?
He didn't show up to the practice or training camps or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I think he racked up like $50,000 in fine, which I mean, for him isn't much. But
I mean, for him it's not. Yeah, but.
And then I forget how I don't know if he just loses the money or has to pay the money. I don't know how his contract works for the Raiders. I guess he has.
Yeah, I know that the Patriots' contract is guaranteed $9 million.
Yeah, $15 million.
And 15. So is it it's a $9 million signing bonus, and then 15
million 1 year
on top of that if he stays.
It's only a 1 year deal.
Well, yeah, for the year, yeah. But I mean, dude, if he plays well, like, you bet your ass that he's going to get another contract. At least another
2 years or something.
I would say at least another year.
Yeah, it's just I just want to see how his contract planned out with the Raiders. I don't know. I think something weird. Is this it?
Yeah. Does anyone know? Does anyone know, like, his contract from the Raiders? Like, if they made that public?
Yeah. No, they're always public. I forget just what it was, though.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all just come up, like, with him with the Patriots and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just so... I don't know. It's so weird.
It's drama, dude. I love it. It's good.
Because the Steelers... Because the Patriots wanted Brown, but the Steelers didn't let it happen because they didn't want him to be on the AFC too.
Well, yeah, I mean, giving him directly to the Patriots, like,
yeah,
are you trying to sign your own
death wish?
Death?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, they're just too good. They have to be like exempt from the NFL.
Patriots. I don't know. I was reading something on the fantasy football subreddit today about people were like pissed about like the Patriots being good, and there was a lot of talk of like, oh, they're still cheating, or should this even be allowed?
Anything they do.
I'm just like, this is what I expect from the fantasy subreddit.
It's pretty much exactly what you think. I don't know. People just try to like. It's just so annoying because they're so good. So everyone's like, "Oh, Tom Brady shouldn't be allowed to throw any pass under 5 yards or some shit like that." Like, yeah, it's just I don't know. That's so fucking stupid, but yeah.
Wait, they said Tom Brady shouldn't be able to throw a pass under 5 yards?
Yeah, shit like that. Just dumb shit.
That's retarded.
But oh, the NFL, something else. Speaking of drama in the NFL and comedians, Pete Davidson said he loved working with Kanye because.
Well, yeah, because Kanye's a legend, dude. I love Kanye.
But I think the way he phrased it, and just the story he told us. So the story he told us was about SNL when Kanye was a guest. And he said, the people who he doesn't work with, just the people who do the behind-the-scenes stuff and act all cunty and shit, as I quote, he said, it's always so fun to see them running around when Kanye's in because I guess the one guy was like, Kanye's not getting out of his dressing room. I don't know what to do. He's not leaving the room. He won't come out. I was like, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude, with his album coming out, he's in the news more. The Kanye subreddit is flowing with stuff. We're like days away, like 2 weeks as of Friday from his album supposedly.
Oh, that's right.
Dropping.
He is supposedly dropping an album.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
You don't think it's gonna drop?
Nah, because he said he was going to drop an album before, and then that got pushed back.
I mean,
this is classic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Yandhi, but
I don't know. I mean, it seems like he's very much involved with this, and this is what he wants to do, but it's also Kanye, and he's not in control of when his music drops either.
Really?
I mean, record label at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know. I feel if I was a record label and I had Kanye, I'd just be like, you do you, man.
But I don't know. So there was a snippet of whatever this was. Jesus is King.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah,
just
I don't know if you plan on playing it or not.
Copyright stuff, but it was a top post on the Kanye subreddit on the 9th.
But here's the thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The beat's nice and everything, but if Kanye doesn't rap on this it means nothing to me. It's gonna be trash. If Kanye doesn't get a verse on this, or just,
I mean, dude, it's a Kanye album. He has to get a verse.
You'd think so,
you know.
But this is 40 seconds.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like the Sunday service version is going to be different than...
Or that, too. Also, So I ended up on the Lift Yourself. I never realized this. So the Lift Yourself. Remember that song was like scoopity poop, poopity scoop, whatever.
Yeah.
So I never knew how much of like the Drake beef that he had like really went into that. So apparently Drake wanted the beat for that song, but then they started beefing. So Kanye told him no, and then he just made that song to even piss off Drake more.
Really?
So that's why it was so fucking stupid.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I never knew that.
Where did you find that? Where do you see that on?
It was a YouTube video. I'll have to find it and link it to you later.
Dude, that's hilarious. Like, you know what? Fuck you, Drake.
I know.
Scoop did he poop my ass.
He's like this
great.
next verse though, these bars. Poopity scoop. Scoopity whoop. Whoopty scoop.
The song, like the beat itself is pretty good.
And I guess a lot of people were saying, like, it's just hard for me to imagine somebody rapping on that beat though. Just the way it is. But somebody was like, nah, Drake could definitely like get his flow on this. I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I never knew that until I watched a video and all the comment section was going crazy. And I was like, oh, that's so funny now. Like he was so petty and just said poopity scoop, whoopity whoop, scoopity poop poop poop.
Dude, Kanye's petty as fuck.
I know, but he just doesn't seem like he'd do that. Recently.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? He seems like he would do that. No questions.
That's true, but I don't. I'm also so confused about his Sunday.
I don't know Kanye though.
I'm so confused about his Sunday service thing of like where he's gonna go with this.
I don't know. He might just be doing it.
Yeah. Kanye doing literally anything. I'm looking at Kanye memes right now on the Kanye subreddit.
Dude, I love Kanye memes.
Kid Cudi confirms Kids See Ghosts 2. I didn't really listen to that much that often.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on there today as well.
I didn't really listen to it. It was a little too. I'm not a big Kid Cudi fan. I'll be honest with you. Could really care less for Kid Cudi.
I thought Kids See Ghosts was a pretty good album. It's not my favorite.
I never really listened to it in its entirety.
I much prefer like Ye or like College Dropout over it, but.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kids See Ghosts is definitely number 3 on my Kanye albums. I'm not a big fan of Yeezus.
Really?
There's a couple. There's a couple of really good songs on Yeezus, but like I'm like as a whole, you know.
What about My Beautiful Dark Twisted? Dude, Andy's going all singing again. Holy hell! What about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
If I'm being honest, I don't think I've listened. I don't think I've sat down and listened to it the whole way through.
You got to.
I've listened to like individual songs before from it. Like Devil in a New Dress is fucking great. Runaway is a good song.
Bigger.
What? I thought you were saying. I thought when you were humming, you were going like, I was like, dude, Devil in a New Dress is fantastic.
No, I love that song, especially the switch up with Rick Ross. Oh, that song hits.
Yeah, so like, I should probably like sit down and like listen to it instead of just having it on in the background for stuff.
Because I always saw people talking about it, and I was like, I mean, because I was exactly where you were. I heard Runaway, Devil in a New Dress, and that's it.
I think some other else. Isn't like Famous on that album? What else is on that album?
No, Famous isn't on that. Famous is on The Life of Pablo.
Oh, Life of Pablo. Life of Pablo. See, that's the thing. I like a lot of songs of his, but like it takes a lot for me to like an entire album from him.
Oh no, Life of Pablo. I didn't really like that one too much. The song, my favorite song on Life of Pablo was 30 Hours.
All of the Lights was really good.
Was
Devil
that on?
in a New Dress.
That was on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Yeah.
I didn't think that
Runaway is good. The rest of them I haven't really listened to, so I probably should.
Spotify. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't know why, but MTV recently updated They uploaded the video of when Kanye premiered Runaway.
Runaway, yeah, I saw that video.
The
It got recommended to me too, yeah.
The comments were so funny. It was like, you can tell this has never been heard before because nobody's freaking out at the first piano key hit.
Yeah, the first comment, yep.
I was like, that's so true. They didn't know what they were about to hear.
They weren't ready for the greatness.
No. All right. Let's see. Dark Fantasy, Gorgeous, Power, All the Lights, Monster. Monster's really good too. Hell of a Life playing game. Song. Monster's a really good one. Like, really good. Speaking of really good things, that doesn't fit. Florida Man Suicide.
Yeah. Dude, this is so. I mean,
what?
It's funny. It really is. But
so is the video attached to this a video about?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
You don't even. I'm not even going to show this on screen. I'm just going to talk about it.
What Florida?
So,
okay.
There's this guy in Florida. It's happened in, I think, like 2018.
Okay.
And it was a murder case. Alan Abramson was found dead with a bullet in his chest near Palm Beach Gardens in Florida in January, like out in the middle of a field. Nobody could find a shell casing, a weapon, anything. The authorities were like, there's no evidence. We can't find anything. No evidence of it being like of who murdered him. So it sucks.
All right.
So then they started looking into this more. The cops now believe that Abramson tied a gun to a weather balloon, shot himself, and then let the weather balloon take the gun away.
Okay. So here's my... At which point do you get to drawing that conclusion and being like, we're confident in this?
So apparently there were records of him buying a weather balloon in December of 2017.
Oh, okay. All right.
He is not into anything weather balloon related.
Okay.
They also found that he had a bunch of helium tanks in his garage.
It's a little interesting.
Nothing to do with helium in his life. They then got video from something nearby the field he went to.
Uh-huh.
And they saw him walking out there alone with a gun and a weather balloon.
Oh, okay.
And then
all right.
30 minutes later, there was a gunshot. Okay, well, they saw him walking out there with a weather balloon. I don't think they saw him walk out there with a gun.
Okay.
Like, I think he had, like, the gun somewhere. And they heard a gunshot 30 minutes later, and that's that.
Yeah, so, like, what I thought is what happened is they took it to do the autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, it's a suicide. And they're like, well, how? We found nothing by his body. You know, if he would have shot himself, then ran out into the field, you would have found blood or whatever. Like, no, it's a suicide. Like, it has to be. And then one guy was like, wait, we're in Florida, aren't we? It's like, yeah. He's like, hear me out. He tied the gun to a balloon. Boom. Evidence gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So apparently there was a CSI episode in 2003 depicting this same thing.
Really? Oh my god.
It's not clear if he was like
if he had watched
influenced by this show, but it happened.
Oh my god.
Apparently that before he killed himself, Abramson depleted his retirement account and made large payments into a life insurance account before his death.
Oh.
So, seems like it was planned.
Yeah. So there's a lot of signs there. Excuse me.
But that's funny though.
That is just something else.
Like
you just don't see that.
It's funny. Slightly. If it wasn't for like person dying, you know?
Yeah, dude. You know, you can think death is funny all you want.
I will. I just did think that.
It's just funny because it's Florida. Like, if this happened anywhere else except Florida, it would mean nothing.
I don't know if it would be publicly released if it happened anywhere but Florida.
That's true. It would have been like an actual name. It would have been
we
Florida
got full
Man.
name. We got all that. Yeah.
It would have been Florida Man. Which is great.
Good old Florida Man.
Let's see. I'm trying to look for anything else on this website. If they posted that, I feel like if they post anything else, that'd be something really good.
Oh, the Inside Edition? Dude, the Inside Edition is like... It's trash news organization.
I'm trying to think. There's one place last year I always went, but... Was it New York Post or something? They always just had, like, the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, it was New York
Man's ashes
Post.
are traveling the sea in a glass bottle. That's his final adventure.
Oh, Odell Beckham wore a $350,000 watch Sunday on the field. That's weird.
Hockey sticks are being used to create oyster reefs in Florida.
As they should.
Why this giant barrel of beer is being blessed? Well, oh God,
Interesting.
autoplay video. Belgian brewers paraded a barrel of ale down the streets of Brussels for the annual Blessing of Beer on Friday. The procession culminated in special mass in the St. Michael's and Gouda Cathedral, where a priest said a blessing over the barrel as a part of a tradition that dates back to the 11th century. This service supposedly guarantees good beer for the year ahead. Beer and religion have a long history in Belgium, and apparently monks were brewing beer for over 1,000 years. Good for the monks.
Interesting. There's a lot of backlash about Jules nowadays.
Jules,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, probably.
Feds ripped
That
Juul
sounds
for
about
claiming
right.
it's safer than smoking cigarettes. I don't know. People's lungs were collapsing because of Juuls. It's like, holy hell.
Well, it's probably, dude. They gotta be Juuling a ton, right?
I know. Well, it's just like, I forget. Like, isn't like one Juul pod like 3 packs of cigarettes or
I thought it
something
was
like
a
that?
pack.
I forget how much it is. It was more. It wasn't better. And some kids are fucking fiends, and that's all they do all day.
I don't know, dude. I've met people that do two pods a day.
Yeah. That must
Which
be
is,
tough
like,
for the bank
ridiculous.
account.
Dude, Todd Palin, Sarah Palin's husband, files for divorce.
Why? Not Sarah Palin. No.
I don't know. An incompatibility of temperament between the parties, such that they find it impossible to live together as husband and wife.
That's funny. I like that one.
Sarah Palin's
Sarah Palin's cool. I always
not my
thought.
go-to.
Did you ever see that one Eminem video of where he has the porn star dress up as Sarah Palin?
No, I
It's
don't
like-
think I did.
Where he is Bret Michaels and stuff. God, I forget what that song's called. There's a whole video where like he's like playing different characters. It's yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I was the typical 5th grader into Eminem, but I was never.
That's
Huge into
don't
him,
say
you know?
you're the typical 5th grader, because the typical 5th grader saw every YouTube video.
Okay, well then I
On
guess I.
Eminem Vivo. Remember when Vivo was like the popular thing? That's crazy.
Still is, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Isn't it still like the?
I feel like a lot of
music?
people just have quote unquote topics now for artists. You know what I mean? It's like a channel,
Yeah.
but it says it's a topic.
Yeah, I don't really get how that works. To be
Yeah, I don't
honest.
either. But that's
I'm no
cool.
YouTube expert no more.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't know. That's 45 minutes.
Works for me, partner.
Cool.
We stretched it out.
We did. We hit the mark.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, been an episode of TGO podcast or Tikabahas.
You tried.
to Joe to Joe to Jabrak. Yep. Nice. That's us.
Link in the description, people.
That's us.
Yep. Talk to you next week.
Deuces.